Good morning. Welcome to the Obachanchatter. And I'm here today with you to recap new Real Housewives of New Jersey. I don't know what season this is, but I think it's I don't know, 14 maybe. But the title of this episode is called Gifts and Receipts. And we begin in this recap where we left off at with Melissa and not Melissa, with Teresa, the Fooders, and Teresa and Louis arguing. But I shouldn't say Teresa and Louis arguing because Louis opened up his damn mouth. It was the Fooders against Teresa. So anyway, they're going back and forth. But before they start, Teresa asking they take this gift to Joe, to her brother, for his housewarming party. It's like a bottle of alcohol, like it's got a card decorated real nice. So they say, sure, we'll take it. So anyway, they start arguing back and forth, and they get from the table calling each other names. You what money launderer, you're the other one, you a drug dealer. Just going back and forth with it. So they leave arguing when the food just get downstairs to gift to take to Joe. They was like, we ain't taking this to Joe. They just leave it on the side of the table. They just leave it on the bar. So when Teresa and Joe, they stood up. Teresa and Louis sit upstairs for a minute before they leave the restaurant or whatever it is that they at. And when they go downstairs, they notice they a gift to Joe and Melissa housewarming party sitting on the bar. So it's like they didn't want to take it, and she shouldn't have said she was gonna take it. So now we're at Danielle's house, and she's still high off of New York Fashion Week. And I ain't gonna tell you, I don't know why, cause I ain't really. I mean, her clothes was Target gear to me. I'm just saying, she just wear Target. Except for them last little two outfits that her daughter and that other little girl had on. They look like you can get them from PetSmart. I'm sorry. So anyway, she says she's still floating on air, and she goes upstairs and say hello, hi to her children, and she said she'd do 1,000 or 22 different fashion weeks. She'd do anything to avoid. She'd be under that stress instead of getting her 6-year-old daughter ready for ready for school. But she said that this is what it's all about. Her family is first, whatever. So Melissa says she tells her Joe because we're at her house now. She about to have a housewarming. It's limoncello. Limoncello is I think it's a Italian grappa, and I think it's they use it when I was over there. I think you remember where I would have it if I ate out with my Italian friends. After we ate our dinner, we would have a drink of grappa, is it Grappo? I think it's grappa, and we would it help you digest your food. That's what I can remember about it. Well, anyway, she wanted to be all intimate housewoman. She wanted to be sexy, and but she got this big ass naked poster boy, and we actually really got a chance to see. All these years we've been talking about Joe Penis, we finally got to see it. I guess the lemons fell off. I don't think you should have had that on television, though, but the lemons fell off, and I think I watched it uncensored though on Peacock. But it's a picture of him naked, and it's got lemon. His I guess the lemons is supposed to cover his nuts and his balls and his everything. So anyway, it's just weird. So she said she wanted to be sexy. She don't want to be no bunch of horse playing. So we go to Margaret house and she making cheese bars, and then we go to Delores and she home with the mom and Gabby. She had them over for lunch every Tuesday because I think that's the only time Gabby can be off. So they got Dolores over there, and her mom and her daughter is grilling her about what's up with Frank. I mean, what's up with Paul. So she started talking about Frankie being engaged to his girlfriend, his dog. Gabby is taking care of, I think her name is Lolly, is Frank's dog, and she real sick. She dying. She got a tumor or something, so she dying. So Gabby just is sad. Gabby's making her real comfortable. But even with the dog passing like it is, Frank's still gonna go ahead and be engaged to I'm sorry y'all, where I have this incision, it's just really itching the hell out of me. Um he's still going to ask his girlfriend, Brittany, I think that's her name, yeah, to marry him. And Frank bought her a house. Dolores, you just mess around with some bullshit ass men. Yeah. So I don't know, Frank moving, and she ain't. So anyway, the mother started asking Dolores questions about. Hey, what happened to that long scratching too close to the? Oh shit, I'm scratching the incision. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got lost in messing with this. Forgive me. Um, I said, Dolores, you lost. I said, cause Paul, she said she don't want to be look. She don't want to look. Dolores said she, she don't want to look scared. Or she's scared because she don't want to look stupid, and you starting to look that way because Paul is talking shit to you on this TV camera. I'm just saying on these TV streets, he talking crazy to you. So she tells her family that Paul want to go to work, go into business with her, and this electrical, and they say he electrician. She said no, he's a contractor, and they was like, what, girl? We're trying to get you married to this man. So anyway, I just wrote on this paper Delores run because this he just and he been with his wife 15 years and they said he think it's the wife that don't want to get a divorce. I don't give a fuck what she want. I didn't want to get a divorce when I got one, but even if I didn't want to get one, I wasn't gonna stay with nobody who ain't want to stay with, who don't want to be married to me. You got me fucked up. I don't give how much I care about you or love you. I ain't gonna be connected to you and you don't want to have shit to do with you. Done made it known that you don't want to have nothing to do with me. And then I'm saying he ready to move on. Why he worrying about his wife? Cause he still want to be with her and he don't want to marry her. And Paul, you got a nasty disposition to me, and you talk shit to Dolores. And Dolores, why are you chomping down to this fucking? I just wouldn't. So anyway, Teresa got a barber coming up to the house because she wants Nicholas to feel comfortable. He ain't really comfortable a lot of places, but she wants him to feel comfortable when he's getting his hair and stuff cut. So they have a barber that's coming over to cut their hair, all the boys' hair. So I said Teresa looked real pretty in that blue in her confessional because I really like the way that she looked. So we had Raquel and John house and they're home playing with their kids, and she was talking to us. Rachel was talking to us about the difficulties of her youngest daughter. That she had some developmental delays, and she has I think she got her tongue or something, her speech. Anyway, she got some problems that she doing what she need to do as a parent. She doing early intervention, which I like. So now we at Melissa's house, and she's dressed in a pretty lemon colored like summer dress. I think it's pretty, and the house is decorated real nice. I like her house, and then again, I don't like her house. It's like simple, but too simple, and it's real white. I don't know. I don't that white shit. It's just too messy. So Margaret and Joe is at home, and they getting ready to go to Melissa's housewarming party. And they start discussing Jackie, and she said she ain't looking forward to seeing Jackie. I mean, ain't nobody really rocking with you at that party, Margaret, like you think. So I said Melissa's dress is cute for her party. I like it because she's dressed. And I said I don't want to hear. She said she ready. She excited about her housewarming party, but she don't want to know. She want to be nice, and her party gonna turn out anything but. Because in every corner, everybody get there gonna be talking about some shit that's conflict. So she said she don't really want to hear Jackie and Margaret go on with their rant. So she said Jennifer and Bill are at home, and she picking out her outfit for the dress. I think it's a yellow skirt and a white top. And so she said she nervous about being in Melissa in them house, and she said she can't go wait. She gonna wait to see if Joe come talk to her. But she said stay by my side, and they doing this thing with their husbands. If the husbands, if the wife got a problem with them, then the husband got to have a problem with them. I'm glad me and my spouse wasn't ever really like that. Now he ain't gonna buddy with you, but he's not gonna be disrespectful to you on my account. And I probably would do it because I was just that type of bitch. You fuck with my husband, and I'ma fuck with you. But I don't require people to do that type of shit when I'm in conflict with somebody else. I never have. But what I will do is the person that I'm close to, when I see you over there fucking around, messing around in the enemy camp or fucking with my ops, when I see you, I say shit to you. Like, I can't say nothing around you because you're a traitor. You know, I say shit to hurt your feelings. But I don't really feel that way. I just be fucking with you because I can. Well, at the moment I did, like, you talking to a fucking traitor. So anyway, um, when her husband Bill asked Jennifer what Teresa said about her coming to Melissa's housewarming party, and she says that I don't care where you go, as long as you don't talk about me. So she was like, okay, cool. So she said she ain't really looking forward to seeing um Danielle, because she said she didn't like the way Danielle treated Lena, and she says, Jennifer says that Danielle come off as like she's entitled and an elitist. She said, "Grow, bitch." She said, "Go ahead, grow. Be a elitist, but be nice." And she said, God can humble you," which is true. So anyway, if you go back the last 15, 20 minutes, everybody in that house talking about the same shit. The conflict between everybody, and it's all going to be confronted at this party. So now it's party time. Hold on just a second. Hello? I'm going to call you right back. Okay, I'm on the phone. Okay, thanks. I know I told her I ain't on the phone, but I ain't want to tell them what I was doing. So anyway, it's party time, and Danielle and her husband arrived at Felicia's house first. And she dressed nothing spectacular, just regular ass clothes to be New York Fashion Week. I mean, it was for kitty clothes, but I don't even think she got no fashions. So anyway, I said the food looks good, and I said they got hanging biscotto from off of like you in Italy. I said it's fabulous, but I ain't gonna eat no hanging meat. I'm just gonna say, but that's how they do it in Italy. So Margaret is there too, and her hair look good. She using the hell out of that dye. So I said, Rachel, our little outfit is cute. Look more Spanishy than anything. But Marie, I said, I don't like Margaret's dress. I don't. She don't got no titties either. So she's like me. So anyway, the food just come in with gifts, and Melissa said, "You always bring this like your hundreds, thousands, well, your seventh or eighth gift coming to my house." I like people like that. I like people like that. So so Rachel started talking about the meetup, and she said Lou ain't say nothing. So she said she gave me this shit to give you, some blue label with a gift. It was all wrapped up and shit. And I was like, man, I'm not bringing it to my friend party. She take that shit to him if she wanted. So Melissa said, I'm glad you ain't bring nothing here because it could be bugged or poison or, has that whole lot of shit would have an ad tag. She was just calling off some shit. So Delores finally showed with her ugly dress and her ugly shoes and her red faced boyfriend. And Melissa spot that blue label in Delores' hand. I start shaking my head because I'm like, damn, Delores, why you always doing Teresa shit for her? I've been like, I don't think she gonna want this. She told me to bring it, so I just brought it to you. And you still disrespectful with that shit because she told you she didn't want it in her house. And when I see you again, you by the pool trying to get that shit to Joe. And I like what Joe did because you disrespect people. They told you they don't want that shit. So anyway, um, so Melissa asked her, where you get that from? And she was like, oh, Teresa asked me to bring it. And she said, I don't want you to bring that to my home. I don't know why you brought it. She said she done with me officially, so why she bringing me some shit? So, Dolores is like, um, so Dolores is like, she asked me to bring it. So she said, she said she was officially done, so I'm officially done with her. So she don't need to be giving, the gifts and shit to be bringing me. So Dolores said, I didn't ask her any questions. Well, you should have. You should have said, why you don't bring it? How come you didn't give it to somebody else? So she said, Teresa always, so I see Teresa at home. I said, damn, Teresa's always in that fucking kitchen cooking eggs, shrimp. She cooking something. So she said that Gia coming over to learn how to make meat sauce or something because, she moving in with her boyfriend. So she said she like her boyfriend, Christian, I think is his name, but Teresa don't really want her to move in together. She said because she would rather her daughter move by herself first, then move with her boyfriend. She said she wish she would have had the choice as well to do that because she couldn't move out when before she married Joe because her parents wasn't. You ain't moving out of their house now unless you are married. So she said she had to be before she could leave her parents' house. So anyway, so Louis sitting there looking creepy, and she said, "Oh, look at all the Mitch, Mr. and Mrs. Like, oh, they're cute." So she said, "Yes." So let's start talking about Danielle, and she said, "Gia said as long as Danielle can do whatever she want to do, as long as she ain't sitting around trying to talk about you and doing no bullshit." So so she cool with that. So anyway, Louis with his weird looking, tell me about when we moved in together. He just isn't it lovely? Just shut up. He just I don't know. I don't really care for him that much. So anyway, Teresa told this bitch, I don't want this shit in my house. She should have had Paul take this shit back out to the car. Delores texted outside to Joe. So yeah, because Melissa, I don't want that shit at my party. But so the Lord took it out, and I said she shouldn't have. When she told her, when the lady in the house told her she didn't want that, she should have took it. So so the shit won't eat up the whole night. Melissa said, I'm just gonna take this bottle of Blue Label and put it with all the other bottles of Blue Label that we don't fuck with. So anyway, the women in the group, and it's Jackie, Jennifer, Jackie, Jennifer, and somebody else, and they getting in Rachel ass, right? And they was like, oh, it should have just been Joe and Louis to talk. That probably should have been the first place. Maybe when Teresa was trying to tell you, then here go Jennifer. When Teresa was trying to say she was sorry to you, then you probably should have said, and then then you probably should just took that as her apology. Just trying to tell them kiss Teresa ass. And Jennifer and Rachel like, man, fuck y'all and fuck Teresa, and I ain't got to give a damn about do nothing, and I don't have to do shit, and she's the one who started this and that. Blah 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 blah. So Jennifer Fessler said it was just a housewarming gift, and it's just a Jennifer Fessler said it's just a housewarming gift. And he's like, read the card. And he was like, they said, read the card by yourself. But Joe threw the card in the trash. And because it just took when she took that bottle of shit out there to Joe, it just took him to a whole nother level by that pool. He said, "This is a bottle of alcohol. It's not a olive branch." He said he tied it to Teresa. He said, "She done with me. I'm done with her." So anyway, I remember Jennifer Aiden saying this too when she was walking up to me listening to parties. She said, "My parties, I had valet parking. Always starting some shit." So anyway, it was funny too when Bill got to the party, him and Joe really hugged each other like they missed each other like they was brothers. So I said, Jackie, she coming late. So they start. So it is Jackie talking to them. It's the group of. There's like the five of them in the group. The ladies talking, and Jackie said, "Well, Melissa, no, Melissa said, y'all know what? I don't give a fuck who y'all be friends with. This don't even matter to me. As long as y'all keep my name out y'all shit, I'm cool." So Jackie said, "Well, I can't really say that because when we was at the brunch the other day, you was trying to start shit up, and you was like." No, Jackie, I remember how bad Teresa hurt you, and you was telling me, don't do that. I know what you're trying to do, Melissa. Stop doing that. So she said, so Melissa said she ain't gonna listen to nothing the fuck Jackie said. She said, 'cause all you hear Jackie says all the shit that she ain't never got invited to. Nobody never invited me to that party. You didn't invite me over here. You didn't call me for this. I didn't go to here. She's like, oh my, no, you got invited. You listen. Nobody want to hear that shit from you. You just like a kid. I ain't getting invited. So anyway, it's a lot of shit going on at this party, y'all. So she said Jackie ate shit and slept. I think that's what she said when she don't get invited somewhere. So somebody asked Paul, I think it's Delores asked, somebody asked Paul how him and Delores doing. He lying. He said, we're doing just great. No, y'all ain't. So anyway, you next thing you know, you see Joe take somebody, man, somebody got a sweater, a dude got a sweater tied around his shoulders, and he take the sweater and throw it, and I started laughing because I don't really like that sweater shit around man leg neither. I mean, it's okay, but it ain't one of my favorite things. So, Dolores and Rachel, they talk. Raquel talk. And Dolores is in Rachel's ass. Like I said, she's like, you should have just, Teresa was trying, and you just putting everything on Rachel like Teresa don't do nothing. So it looked like Jackie, Jen, and Dolores are for Teresa. So John and Louis, he said, I mean, John and Louis never spoke. John Fooden. That's what Fooden tell the boys. And I just say, I'm just sick of all this. So Melissa's part is a hotbed of shit. So I was like, she needs to play some music so they can start dancing and start talking about this type of bullshit, because that's all it is. So Margaret says that she will talk to Jackie because Dolores tells us something that Jackie told her. So she said there's no way that Raquel will make up with me and Raquel. And so she said there's no way. Margaret says there's no way. Why you gonna say that Raquel ain't gonna make up with nobody, with Margaret and them being in her ear, with them somebody being in somebody's ear? So Melissa said that she was glad that all of them is cool. So Jackie says she get mad with Margaret because she tried to pin all Jackie's successes are somehow supposed to come about from Margaret. And Margaret said, I didn't say that. And she said, and Margaret had insinuated something at the softball game about her mother. She said, don't bring my mother into this. So she said, I don't know. Jackie's just too busy for me. She just in everything. I don't know. I think she's supposed to be. Hold on, I gotta let my dog out of this room before he start barking. She's supposed to be. Hold on, I'll be back. No, go. You got me up. Go. Get out. Go. And you're gonna be locked out, so I can finish my thing over here. Okay. So I don't know. She's supposed to be a friend of the show, but she on here to me like she is like a like a regular cast member. She been in every episode, I think. So now that Jackie and Margaret got into an argument, now Margaret going around telling everything. Whoever Margaret got beef with, or you got beef and Margaret know about it, she just telling everybody. She texting like, so now Jackie and Dolores are trying to talk, and Dolores said, Witchcom said you called me something, and she was like, that's not. Jackie said, no, that's not what I said. So while she's sitting there trying to clean her shit up, while Jackie trying to clean up her shit with Dolores, Margaret texts her a fucking text message and get Joe, her husband, to tell her look at her phone. Why is she dragging her husband in this? Which really gets on my fucking nerves. So then Dolores get the message and say, oh, I'm a Slav, and I do so and so on. And she was like, what? I mean, I didn't mean Slav like that. So Dolores was like, so Jackie tried to give her a version of what she think a slum or whatever, with sloppy slum or whatever. And then Dolores come back and tell us, bitch, that ain't ever no slum mean. Sloppy mean you're a slum mean you're a trifling ass bitch, or she get her definition, so to speak. So Jackie's still trying to clean it up because she just hitting she hitting walls everywhere she turned up in there. So somewhere during the night, Jackie hugs before all the shit pop off. Well, right in the beginning of it popping off. Margaret husband is and Jackie are hugging, and Margaret beeline her ass, "Don't touch my husband! Don't hug! Get your hands off my husband!" I was like, she's being ridiculous. She probably the oldest motherfucker in the room and acting the retardedest. And then I would tell her if I was her husband, I'd be like, I probably wouldn't stand in front of that, but I would take Margaret in the room and be like, "Listen, these people is I don't have no issue with these motherfuckers. Don't make me have one with them because you got one. You know what I mean? We is partners and shit, but you don't tell me she didn't do shit to me. Why? So now I got, but you know what? Joe the type, he'll follow suit with that bullshit. He'll treat her bad because his wife is treating her bad or ignore her and shit like that. So anyway, it's time for Jennifer to talk with Danielle about that Lena shit about her that little event she had, and Lena had wanted to be up there with the VIP, and Danielle was like, "What are you talking about?" So she's like, "Why the fuck do you let that girl talk about me?" And pretty much Jennifer was like, "I thought I'd talk about you," because she wasn't talking about you. She was telling the story about what happened that night. And frankly, myself, I was pretty disgusted with your behavior. So she said, "Why are you disgusted?" She said, "I don't even know this fucking hairdresser. She blew my hair out for me one fucking time, and then next time I see her, she said I was trying to control the space where we can get a break from our fans. So this part was cut off for us." So if you were, and it was people not even paying that attention. So I had to get security. If you wasn't wearing your shit, you had to get out. She had to get the fuck out. This bitch blew my head one time. So she said, "I would appreciate it. We're supposed to be friends, and somebody talking shit about me that you step in." So she's like, "Well, I kind of thought that your behavior was a piece of shit." So anyway, and she said it wasn't just Lena trying to get in the party. This bitch had the Lori girl. And who was Lori? Lori is the girl who went around talking that shit about Melissa being in the car, kissing some dude that wasn't Joe 3, 4 seasons ago that we just keep bringing it up every season since we heard about this shit. So she was like, nah. So then I think it was this is what Jackie and Dolores started arguing about. um Delores posted a picture and tagged everybody except Jackie. And she said, "I heard you was complaining about that." She said, "You cry about everything. You didn't tag me. You didn't invite me. I didn't go to the dog party, but you don't got a dog." She just, Jackie is nerve wracking as fuck to me. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, that's what Jackie called Dolores a slob. And she was like, "Yo, bitch." And she was trying to clean that shit up. And Dolores was like, "You can't clean up slob, bitch. Slob is exactly what it is, some pig shit." So anyway, you know, Jackie still was trying to clean up her shit. She was like, unlike, of course, Margaret doesn't have anything in writing, but she talks about a whole bunch of people. She said, "Well, I guess Margaret know how to do it right." So Dolores just pretty much paying her off. So anyway, this episode was busy. When I listen, if Teresa wasn't in at the party and there was enough shit going on to keep her and Louie in the loop and all that shit. So the next episode, it looked like I can see, sidebar, it's been announced that they will not be having a reunion, which I hate because when you don't have a reunion, it's no finality. But they said we was gonna get the finality that we need on the very last episode of this season. And I think for New Jersey to come back, they're gonna have to be a reboot. And the reason why they're not having a reunion is because ain't nobody talking to nobody's talking to nobody. Teresa and this one ain't talking, and it look like they're gonna have to pull sides or some shit. Because when I see the next episode is Jackie, Jennifer, and Jen Fessler with Teresa, and they talking all the shit that happened in the party about the card. They're gonna tell everything with the blue label going with the rest of the blue label, and they're gonna be telling all that shit, and then Teresa's gonna get activated. I see that in the episode, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching, y'all, but they need to start talking about some different shit though, for real. So anyway, you could have been anywhere in the world, but I pray that you, I mean, I pray that you stayed with me. So anyway, 30 minutes and 10 seconds, and I love you still the same. See you next time. Bye now.